Thank you for joining. Day 4 of Ignite and pretty exciting. This is the session, how SharePoint ships new features and customer fixes in a safe way. Hi, my name is Nidhi. I'm a program manager in SharePoint Online. I work in the SharePoint infrastructure team, focusing on deployment and service management, which is all about making a service simple and scalable. Before this, I was working on engineering velocity, which is all about making our developers more productive and focusing on engineering excellence. So with that, let's get in on what you will learn out of the session. It is a 20-minute session, and the plan is for the first 10 minutes, I will entertain you with some slides and talking about the process, the tools, and techniques that we use internally before a single line of code is shipped out to your users and your business. Followed by a quick walkthrough of how you can stay updated right when features are rolled out, all the way to when it's released out to your users. There is dedicated time towards the end, around 5 or 6 minutes for Q&A. So feel free to gather your questions and reach out then. I will stay back and stick around to connect if there are more questions. So with that, let's get started. Just so I get a good sense of the audience, how many of you folks, quick show of hands, how many of you folks are SharePoint administrators? Awesome, very nice. I'll ask a few more questions. How many of you folks own deployment of SharePoint on-prem? Okay, nice, great. And then last question, how many of you folks have had the opportunity to migrate to the cloud? You have a presence in the cloud and you would consider yourself using a SharePoint online. Okay, awesome. So I see a good mix of folks, using different products. So this session is for you. It's to show you what happens in the background. I'll take you behind the scenes and show you what happens in the background before any fixes and customer fixes are rolling out. Folks who are using the on-prem, you will observe a change in cadence and the packages that is being released. And I can, connect and stay back with you more if you have more specific questions on that. So let's get started. Our goal is to help empower and enable your organization and your users to be more successful and as collaborative as possible. There are 4 stages that I have logically grouped it. It all starts with customer feedback and customer requests that we hear from you folks in the form of likes and dislikes, in the form of upvoting the user voice post, using and then also using a support team in the form of design change requests that it comes in. And it's really an iterative process. It's at the very start, but it's really an iterative process that goes continuously. The next 3 logical stages are design and build, followed by internal dogfooding, and then towards the end is deploy and light up. Let me quickly go over what is design and build. This is the phase where we understand what the requirement is from you folks, from our customers, so we know what has to be built. Typically, our program management team, our research team, our design team, they work together on understanding the requirements and getting a good clarity on what the feature really should look like, or the fix, what it really should look like. And then our engineering team, our awesome developers, they work on the coding of the feature and get the particular fix or the feature ready. So every week what happens is we create a package. This package has the customer fixes and the features. The features are hidden behind a switch. So it's really dark, it's dormant, it doesn't really do anything. I will talk in a few minutes on how do we light up the feature, but for now, just think that we have a package that is created every week in our engineering lab. What then happens is it actually rolls to our dog food environment. Now the word dog food is used in the industry a lot. Essentially, it means to eat your own food or try out the bits and give more feedback. This dog food environment is the place where we internally collaborate and give feedback on the features and try it end to end. I'm part of the office organization. I'm in this dog food ring. There are 10,000 users in this dog food rings where we get up to 8 or 10 refreshes every single day. So think of as an example as the communication side that was rolled out. If there are any features or any feedback that was given, example, I don't know, the top blue bar was a different color of blue or something. Features are coded pretty fast. They're deployed really fast, and within a couple hours, it shows up in the dog food ring. So the cycle and the feedback loop is very tight. In addition to that, we also have probes and monitors that is constantly running all the time. So if there's any issues that comes up, it creates a high priority incident internally for us. What happens after that is our on-call engineers, our life-site team, and the subject matter experts then get together and investigate the issue until it's solved, verified, and then continues on with the next iteration. So the package that I had mentioned before, which by the way has the features hidden behind the switch still, this package now moves from the dog food environment onto our Microsoft environment. This Microsoft environment has all of the Microsoft users in there. So over 140,000 employees are there. They're all in this dog food, in the Microsoft ring. And they get updates weekly. So once a week, they get a refresh of the bits. Now, in addition, we also have multi-geo presence. So we have one instance which is in US, and we also have multi-geo presence in Europe and Asia Pacific. And that's there so that we can validate specific multi-geo features as well while we are in the dog food phase. This is also the environment where we have Satya Nadella and his LTs, their OneDrive for Business, their sites where they store information. So you can imagine it will be pretty bad if Amy Hood can't get to her financial documents before the end of fiscal year, before the earning call, right? I guess the key message for you should be that changes are verified in the engineering lab, validated in the dog food environment, and then stabilized in the Microsoft environment before any changes are going anywhere close to you guys. And you guys are not even there yet, because that is the ring 3 that I have where changes are being rolling out to the user or customer, that is you folks out here. When we are ready to roll out the features, what we do is we roll out, SharePoint, we roll out to 1% of the users or customers, and we stop. And the reason we stop is to hear the telemetry, to look at the signals and the feedback, to see if we should really roll out to the remaining 99% of the users or not. How many of you folks have heard targeted release or are in the targeted release program? Okay, awesome. So for folks who are not or who haven't heard, as a part of the O365 business, as admins, you can nominate users from your organization or volunteer users to be part of that targeted release program. And what it really does is it actually moves those users up in the life cycle so they can, when the features are lighting up, they can get those features earlier and they can give feedback. So we get the feedback and then we can decide if we should move forward or we should really hold on and iterate on the feedback that we really get. So just to build on that a little bit more and give you an idea of the scale, when we roll out the features, there are hundreds of thousands of machines all over the world that we have to update. But we do it in a very strategic fashion. We have a tech that is called as, it's internal proprietary tech, it's called as farm temperature. And what that tech does is, it lets us ship out the features from the coldest most instance to the hottest most instance. And what happens in the background, there are a couple factors that get in. One is as customers, how much is the usage? If there has been a high priority incident that has happened before, if you are on our critical watch list, how much data has been written to the blob, etc. So far, if you remember, I've mentioned that the package has the feature that is hidden behind a switch. So let me talk a little bit more on when do we light up the features. When the package is rolled out, we use a tech which is called as a flighting tech. And the best way to imagine the flighting tech is one of those dial switches that you can slowly move and the room really lights up. It's pretty similar to that. The flighting tech, what it does is it lights up the features from our dog food environment to our Microsoft environment and then to customers, that is users like you. The feature lights up for the targeted release users first, and then we stop. To understand the feedback that we hear from you guys, from your organization, from your users, the feedback in addition to the other telemetry that we see from the service, and then we decide if we should start lighting up to the remaining users or not. And at this point, this really becomes the flighting plan or flighting itinerary, in short. And additional thing is, with all of the features that are lighting up and rolling out, we have, constant telemetry and feedback and signal that we are listening all the time. If there's any incident or there's any issue, it creates a high priority alert for us. And then our engineers, our subject matter experts, our life site team, they get in together to fix the issue, to solve the issue. And it's really 24/7, 365 days a year, constantly until the issue is solved and we are ready to resolve and roll out the features out for your organization and your users. So by now you would understand that when features are rolling out and we are lighting it up for your users, we are doing it in a very safe and responsible way. In addition, being in the cloud gives us the ability to detect early, fail early, and also recover fast. Now, in the event that something goes wrong while we are rolling out the features for you, we have tech and tools internally at our end that we can use to make sure that we can detect really fast and get back to last known good really, really fast. So there are 3 techs I want to talk about today. The very first one is called as Stop the Train. If any issue is found internally, anybody can go and invoke STT or Stop the Train, that is the acronym. And the train word over here is in reference to deployment, because each of our deployment is called deployment train. So if any issue is found internally, we invoke a Stop the Train. And what that does is it actually halts the deployment process worldwide until our lifecycle team, our engineers, our subject matter experts can get together, look at the issue, resolve the issue, verify the issue, and then resume back the train so it can continue going on. So that was the first one. The next is kill switch. The best way to think of kill switch is a if-else block in the code. If there's an issue that is found, we can invoke kill switch, and what that does is it will get you back to the last known good version within minutes. It's a global deployment, there is no manual steps needed, and it really, within minutes, the customer can go back to the last known good version, which could be the version from the last week or the week before. The third one is spike detector. In a nutshell, spike detector is a functionality loss analysis model, which is a mouthful. So let me explain what it does. Like I had mentioned before, we are constantly looking at telemetry and signals of the service, how the service is doing that you guys, the customers, are using. What this tool does is it's constantly collecting all the telemetry and the data points. On top of that, it runs an anomaly detection model, and then it does pattern matching to see if there is a recurrence of similar issue that is happening, which then creates the high priority incident internally for us, for the SharePoint team, to go and then look and investigate the issue and then limit the scope. So with this, I'm going to wrap up this part of the presentation. I'm going to change gears a little bit and then show you how you as customers, as tenant admins, how can you stay updated right when features are announced all the way to when it's released out to your users. So quick show of hands, how many of you had the chance to attend change management in M365? It was a session by Mike Ziak on Monday. It was in the expo. Haven't, okay. So I would highly encourage you folks to go check out those details for those sessions. Mike actually is in the audience, so we can take specific questions on change management and this later during the Q&A session. So let me get out of this deck session right now. How many of the folks have seen Office Roadmap? You visit Office Roadmap often and look at the feature that is being announced? Couple hands, so awesome. So this is the roadmap, the Office Roadmap, which is roadmap.office.com. So this is the central place. Not coming? I will need a technical help. Hi, can you help me project the other screen? Thank you. Sorry.
It's not showing.
Yeah.
And this, right?
Yeah. Duplicate? Yeah. No, still not showing.
Let's save.
While he's helping me out, let me continue talking about the Office Roadmap. So Office Roadmap is the central place where we announce features as soon as we know we're going to release it out. I'll probably get a chance to show you more, but you will see the messages over there getting through different phases of in development, rolling out, launch. So that will give you an idea of where the feature is in terms of its own life cycle. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. So like I was mentioning, this is the central place where we release out, where we give information about the features when we are ready to roll out. These are the different categories where you can see different messages being in the different stages. You can search, there's advanced search, so you can search based on the products. Over here. Let me quickly show you the message center, which is as a part of the admin center, you can log in. When you log in as the admin center, you can go to SharePoint, and this is the message center. The message center is the central hub where features are announced right when we are ready to release. We give a 30-day heads up for the major updates, and they show up as the cards at the very top over here. This is an example of one of the SharePoint online features that we've released out. Now, as you can see, this links to a roadmap, which is this roadmap link, and this in turn links back to a roadmap which I had shown earlier. So let me show you one, which again links back over here. The other two features I want to show is that if you can click on additional information, and this will take you to the tech community, the very vibrant tech community where our feature PMs post more information. This is also an interactive session where you can ask questions and feature PMs log on there and they give answers and you can get more details, which is this link. And then let me actually get back to my deck. There's a blog post where the blog post is the central place where a lot of information is posted in a verbose fashion. So you will see like Jeff Teeper had posted a couple blog posts, and other feature PMs also post blog posts. So that's another place where you can go and learn more. Okay. No?
I don't know why it's going to be good now.
Don't worry. Actually, while he helps me. One additional thing I wanted to mention is in the message center, there is a slider towards the right where if you can choose, you can actually you can sign up for getting weekly updates of the various messages that we send you. Thank you. So that's additional place where you can get a summary of all the changes that is being released and rolled out, and that's delivered straight to your inbox. One additional thing, there's a feedback button at the message center itself. When you click on that, the feedback comes directly to me and my engineering counterpart. So do give us feedback, let us know what you think, because we are very closely looking at that. In the interest of time, I'm going to move forward to call to action. So there are 3 call to actions. One, help us give feedback. Help us give feedback through the user voice, through the message center, and the feedback channel itself. The second is sign up for the targeted release, because when users sign up for targeted release and you give us feedback, it helps us determine if we should release out the features out to the remaining users or not. And it's really a two-way street, so help us do that. And then the very third one, if you guys have not installed admin mobile app, actually how many of you folks have the admin mobile app and you guys use it? Awesome. It's actually a pretty convenient app. I use it on my phone as well. It's a one-stop shop. You don't have to be next to a computer. You can look at the messages. You can look at the usage. You can also see, you can also get in touch with the support team in just one click. So if you haven't installed it, please install it. It's a pretty convenient app. And just to close on all of the session, I'd like to say that when SharePoint rolls out features and customer fixes, it's done in a very safe and secure way. We're also constantly looking at the feedback from you folks, so please continue to give us feedback and help us improve internally. As I had mentioned before, our goal is to really empower and enable your organization and your users to be more successful and as collaborative as possible. So with that, thank you so much for your time. Please help us give feedback on the session, and I'm around for questions, and Mike is around for questions as well for change management. So thank you again.